Hi Sagittarius, thank you for joining me for your July general read. Please remember this is still a general reading, so it's not going to resonate for absolutely everybody, and that includes the cross watchers. Please switch the energies around if it applies, but never try to force a timeline to fit. If it's not your story this time, then it's absolutely okay to just leave it be. You'll normally find that the bits that are not hitting the mark for you, they are actually part of somebody else's timeline. Okay, so let's get this started for you then, Sag. Strongest energies, please, around the Sagittarius collective. Try that one again. Strongest energies, please, for the Sagittarius collective for July. Okay, right, so we've got the Queen of the Light, illumination, enlightenment, and celebration. Okay, so my immediate reaction to this particular card for you Sagittarius is something is being brought to your attention throughout the month of July. And I get the overall feeling here of balance as well with this particular card. So something that has been out of balance or otherwise out of sync with you for a long while. There is enlightenment and balance being brought back to that situation. Yeah, definitely with the clouds behind the figure as well. Everything that was being kept in the dark basically is coming to light, and it's going to bring balance back into your energies as well. There's a spark of an idea here also, so a problem that you've been facing, you're going to find a very creative solution to that particular issue. Some of you are being enlightened in a spiritual way as well. So overall, the theme for July for you Sagittarius is roadblocks are going to be removed. Any kind of obstacles that you were facing, anything like that, anything that was stopping you from progressing, that's no longer going to be an issue with this particular energies. And there's overall a sense of forward movement with this particular card. Okay, so I'll start pulling out your tarot and we'll see what else comes out of there for you. I'm going to speed up this part of the video though, because I don't hand pick out the cards, I let the cards fall, which it can take a little bit longer doing it that way. Right, so strongest energies please around the Sagittarius collective for the month of July. Okay, so Sagittarius, the zodiacs that you could be dealing with, and please take the zodiac information with a pinch of salt. For some individuals the information is useful and for others not so much. Now you could be dealing with a Leo quite strongly. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, a Virgo, a Capricorn, a Taurus. Yeah, very strong Leo energies though, or an Aries. You could be, but you don't have to be. And strong, right, so strong Taurus, strong Leo. The first thing that I'm noticing with your particular energies, Sagittarius, is you can't be bothered, basically. Everything at the moment just feels like a drag. You feel that you haven't got any strength for anything. You'd just rather sleep all day. I can't stop yawning since I started doing your read as well. You're just not in the mood for anything. You haven't got the energy to deal with anything. You just, at the moment, you just want to be left alone, because you're too tired, basically. You haven't got enough energy to deal with your own shit, so you certainly don't have enough energy to deal with anybody else's. Yeah, for the most part, it's like you just want to curl up on the sofa and just do nothing in particular. You are going to find your energy starts to return to you, though. As the month goes by, you are going to find that spark of inspiration again. And you're going to find your energies again. Oh dear. So I'm unsure how this is going to play out for the individual that you're dealing with, Sag. Just going by your current energies, which is really, it's not like you're feeling down and depressed or anything. It's not that. It's just literally, you cannot be bothered dealing with anything at the moment. Like, for real. You just want to sit by yourself for a couple of days. You don't want to have anybody nagging at you, asking you questions, trying to force you up to do something. It's like, no, you need this moment of quiet time, of quiet, it's not even reflection. It's, you need this moment of just nothingness. It's like physically you're tired. I'm gonna yawn again. And mentally, there's just, you don't want to be focused on anything. You just want to be sort of left for a bit as kind of empty or nonchalant, just for a while. Not looking great for whoever this individual is that is currently in your energy, Sag. Because, right, what I'm seeing is you have blocked this individual, okay? Because you just cannot be asked to deal with their shit. You just can't be bothered with it, right? You're focused here. You're in the King of Coins energy. So you're focused on your finances, on your material wealth, your physical security. You know, it's all of that, right? You are in the energies of, you've got other things to be focused on. And that does not include this individual. This individual, they are very selfish. They lack any kind of self-reflection. They've got a lot of ego. This individual takes offence very, very easily. And in fact, for some of you, this individual deliberately seeks out being offended. There is no introspection with this individual, and they're not self-aware, right? You've got the King of Wands, the Knight of Swords, the Hermit in reverse. This particular combination indicates somebody who is not self-aware. They say whatever comes out of their mouth without thinking. They look for excuses to be offended, and they seem to think that the world owes them a living as well, so that they're very entitled also. Now, you couldn't be bothered dealing with this drama llama, whatever this is that's going on here. So at some point you have put them on block here with the 7 of Wands. Reinforced again with the 4 of Coins being the energy that is central to everything else that's going on. You're protecting your own energies here. Some of you are protecting your property and your finances also from this entitled individual. Whoever this is, they have taken offence at you cutting off contact with them, right? They've got a huge ego, which means that they can be hurt really, really easily, and they don't take to that very well. They tend to fly off the handle at the smallest of things, any kind of minor insult or even perceived insult, and this individual will throw a full-blown tantrum. And that's basically what I'm seeing here in your card, Sagittarius. This is somebody who is having a tantrum towards you because you couldn't be bothered to deal with their crap. And why should you? The reason that it's coming up in your read, Sagittarius, is because this individual is Judgment. The chances are quite high that this particular individual is still trying to get in your energies. They're still trying to get in your business. They're still trying to find out things that is not for them to find out. They're still trying to get in your life. Now, there's the strong potential here that this individual could quite possibly spin you a web of lies here and deceit with the 7 of Swords in order to try and weasel their way back into your life. Look at it this way, Sag. King of Wands, Sun, 8 of Swords, 5 of Coins, 7 of Swords, Judgment, Hermit reverse, Knight of Swords. Right? This is a repeating cycle with this particular individual, right? You get sick and tired of them, so you put them on block, they throw a paddy, they come back in, ask you for another chance, promises to change, and then the next thing will happen, and it's just on and on and on. It's gotten to the point with this particular individual, Sag, that this is the final time that you're going to deal with this individual. You're not dealing with them anymore. You've genuinely had enough. You're focused here on keeping your family protected, your property, whatever that means for you, your energy, your life. As a whole unit, you're focused really, really heavily on keeping your life protected from this individual, and you're focused on the future as well. Some of you are protecting your future from this individual. This is an individual who likes to pull others down to make themselves feel better. And currently they're feeling sorry for themselves here. And they are definitely trying to weasel their way back into your life. What's under their 9 of Cups? Yeah, you're focused on your own stability here. You're focused on your own wish fulfillment. There was a point in time where you would do anything and everything for this particular individual, because at one point in time you thought that they were unhappy because of you, and there was something, it was like you thought that if you did this, that and the next for them, that then they'd be happy. right? You are actually putting yourself out in order to try and keep this individual satisfied, and everything, nothing you did worked, nothing. Because this individual, they are just so completely and utterly wrapped up in themselves. And this is your new energies here with your illumination, enlightenment, celebration. You've had an awakening about this individual. And your awakening has been all about the problem is not you, Sag. The problem is them. The problem has never been you. And that's why your current energies are tired from dealing with this individual. And now it's like you're going to be using the month of July to try and rebuild up your energies, recuperate yourself as best you can. Because this individual, they've just drained you of everything. And it's like, there's only so long that you can fight for until you run out of fight. And that's very much your current energies. It's like you've run out of fight. You've run out of Fs, basically. Be aware though, because this individual, with them being so ego-driven and with them feeling so utterly insulted because you've put them on block, it's like they're saying, oh, how dare you, but they actually mean it. It's like, wow, who the hell have you been dealing with, Sag? Seriously. It's that whole, don't you know who I am? And you're like, no, and I don't care either. I'm just done. In your guidance, you've got the Four of Wands and Strength. The Four of Wands pertains to your stability, your foundations. It pertains to you being content and happy. So, for those of you who are still in this current situation and you haven't yet removed this entitled individual from your energies and you're playing with the idea of doing it, this particular guidance is for you, okay? Use your strength and your courage to deal with this individual if you haven't yet dealt with. Because your future and your stability is actually dependent on it. You then have the Ten of Coins and the Two of Coins. For some of you, this particular entitled individual is a family member, okay? Take it as it resonates. There is some connection here to either your family or your long-term stability. It is absolutely imperative that you balance out this situation. Preferably remove this individual from your life. Be done with them. For some of you, there was a fear surrounding tackling this individual, right? That fear is passing. So you're going to be utilizing your current energies of, I seriously cannot be fucking arsed dealing with this. You're going to be utilizing that energy to deal with that individual. Because remembering, this is an individual who loves drama. They love attention, right? And by you not playing into that, because you're too bloody tired to, it's going to clear that individual away. Because you're not playing into the drama, their need for attention. And for the most part, you're only doing it that way because you genuinely haven't got the energy. Some of you, this could just be like, I don't know, some kind of energy vampire or something. And for others of you, it is actually looking a bit more serious than that. Like some individual in your energy has definitely got some kind of NPD or something. So there's going to be an awakening here that this individual, they will never ever change, ever. And now you're reinvesting those energies into the things that you want in your life. You've got finances coming in here as well, with the King of Coins, the Sun, the Ten of Coins, the Two of Coins. Your financial issues are being balanced out. And for some of you, not all of you, this entitled individual in your energies was a contributor to you never having enough finances. So your entire life is going to be balanced out once that individual has been removed. Further clarity, please, for Sagittarius Collective. Oh, God. Let's try that again. Sagittarius Collective, please. Okay. Right, so we've got looking closely, observing, nitpicking, creeping, situation, magnifying, things getting rectified and focus. And sorry, not sorry, friction, sarcasm, false apology, apathy, forgive, make amends, harbouring hurt or resentment, separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of future, and ascending, transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union. Yeah, so Sag, for some of you, again, it's going to be different for all of you, but for some of you here, this pertains to a romantic connection that you just separating yourself from because of their attitude, basically. That they're currently missing you, fake apology, basically everything that we've already said in your tarot. If anybody is considering giving this individual a second chance, you're being advised strongly to take another look at that before you attempt a reconciliation with this particular individual. Yeah, separation, that's just confirming that you're done with this situation. For most of you, not all of you, because there are a small handful of Sagittarius that are considering that maybe they should give this individual another chance. You are ascending from whatever this mess is. You've learnt a lot from this particular connection as well, because somebody here genuinely did feel that it was their fault, and this connection has been a learning curve, basically. And Sagittarius, you're having more faith in your own abilities now as well. And you've learned that it's not you that's been the problem. Got anything else, please, for Sagittarius? Okay, so you've got a win-win outcome as forecast, a full moon in Libra. Let go of that which is falling away. An important relationship is somehow changing. It's time to make a firm decision, time to focus on yourself for a while. Yep. Exactly that. Full moon in Sagittarius, look at the bigger picture. Take time out for a mini break or an adventure. The situation may have come around because you've been distracted. Be confident to win the day. Have you shown that you care? If not, now is the time. Speak your mind. Have you shown yourself that you care for yourself? Because up until this point, Sagittarius, all of your energies has been spent on a very self-centered individual. You're trying to keep a hold of the bigger picture, and this is very much a case of ripping the plaster off quickly. So it's short-term pain for the long-term gain. And also, you're fully aware that this individual is sooner or later going to get bored of hunting you down, basically. They're going to get bored because, again, it's somebody who loves attention. And like a couple of weeks of them trying and not getting anywhere, they're going to pick a different target next week. So you know this already. South Node. Don't let your past hold you back. I release the past, working through old programming. Yeah. Again, I know I'm repeating myself here. Your old programming was where you believed that you were the problem and that this individual wasn't happy because of something that you were or were not doing for them. That's your old programming that you're changing. A relationship is karmic and it has played out over many lifetimes. Your attraction to somebody may be verging on the obsessive. Just because you can do something, it doesn't mean that you should. This individual is obsessed with you. They are currently obsessed with you because up until this point, you were the one that was doing everything for them. You've cut off your energy from that individual, and it's like they've had to go cold turkey, basically. Yeah, you're not going to allow that individual to hold you back anymore. And fixed moon, hold your vision, a chance for some self-reflection, staying power, faith or patience are needed. Somebody needs to back down, avoid stagnation, a personal or professional relationship will be enduring. So this is actually indicating you were stubbornly trying to make that connection or relationship, whatever it was for you, work, right? For some of you, this is a family member, and for others of you, it's more along the lines of a significant other. You are capable of self-reflection, and they can't do it. They literally don't know how to self-reflect. And it's like that selfishness that they exude, you find that now really, really repulsive. There's still a little bit of patience here required because for the most part, this individual is still somehow in your energies. So a little bit more patience from you. And as I say, this individual, they're going to get bored of not getting any attention from you, and they're going to pick somebody else soon enough. We have a healing message, please, for the Sagittarius collective. Healing for Sag, please. Okay. Right, dream catcher, dreaming your wisdom. Okay, it says, I am the dragon fae being who comes in the night, who travels through the dimensions to the doorway of the worlds. I will stand while you sleep and send you messages that you can unravel in your waking hours. All that is no longer needed will come to me if you allow it, and I will catch it in my web between my hands, lit up by the light that travels from the solar plexus of this universe, the being that you call sun, but which I call bell. This bell shines through your day, and at night I reflect that light into you, cleansing what is irritating and difficult for you, but keeping all that which you need to go forward. There is nothing to fear from the presence of we dream beings. I am yours and I am in your dreams. We will journey and explore, we will share, and we will be happy together. I will help you to reach your goals, and if you believe that great blessings from the Spirit will be yours. We are part of the same tribe, and your blood is mine. This dream catcher is at your service. Every night you allow me to visit, I will be your protector. Your solar plexus will be opened a little further, and your light will shine a bit brighter in this world. I can help you see the threads of your future and to follow them. Let me into your dreams, invite me in. This is my request of you. The import of dream oracles has been spoken of in many ancient cultures, from the Greeks to the Lakota, from the Celts to the Norse. We are all being given chances to learn and to dream into being the truth of who we are while we do this thing called sleep, in which our being is trained and worked with the spirit world. The dreamcatcher being will come to you as the teacher that you need, holding the sacred feathers of the air, the bells which will be rung by the dawn watcher, and the threads which are woven together to create your perfect and knowable and unknowable destiny. You may be experiencing prophetic dreams, precognizance, dreams of elders speaking with you, working on opening and empowering your solar plexus, beginning to seek your dreams out purposefully, placing action with dreams. You could be finding feathers during the day, receiving messages from owls and eagles and from wise women. Breathing deeply while sleeping, sleeping well with the air being well oxygenated, using oil burners, or keeping a dream journal, a dimensional travel, communications between worlds, receiving messages without judging them, and ensuring regular, healthful sleep. Changing your bedroom, clearing sleeping places, clearing your space in general, trusting that you are safe and protected while you sleep, knowing that your friends believe in your dreams, but that you must believe in them most fiercely of all. Allowing the ephemera to slip through fingers in the past, know that now the chances and dreams can be held. Looking at the elders' teachings in your dreams, the beings of all the four directions, and the sacred or magical circle or hoop of the dragon fae, and all of the indigenous peoples of the earth, they are all with you now. You are part of this divine circle, and we are returning to speak to you, particularly at night, when you feel the most safe receiving our messages. These are not imaginations, they are real messages from real beings, and the earth changes we speak of, and your part in them, are true prophecies. The other message that I get for you with that particular card as well, Sagittarius, is don't be afraid to dream big. And for some of you, being free from that individual is a big dream of yours. For some of you, you felt up until this point it was really impossible to break free from whoever that is. Again, there's going to be inspiration here that comes to you through your dreams on how you can best deal with that particular individual. For the most part, though, the situation is actually really, really simple, and it's just a case of not giving them any attention, just completely grey rocking them. And at the moment, you haven't got the energy to put out to them anyway. So it's it would be a really, really good idea for you to get some sleep as and when you need. I know, not always practical at the best of times, but given the current situation and how drained you currently are. It's more of a necessity at this point in time. Really interesting read though, Sagittarius. I was not expecting to see that in your read. Right, so to put some light-hearted energies back into your reading, Sag, I'm going to use the Rebel deck. This is the deck that I use at the start of every month. It's very brutal, very to the point. It's not ideal for anybody who is easily offended at swearing. So if you are sensitive to swearing, then your read has ended now. Thank you very much for watching. Although I do believe I dropped a couple of bombs during the video. Never mind. Okay, so this deck works in exactly the same way as all of the other tarot and oracle, where it's for the viewers to decide what side of the table that they're sitting at for every single card that comes out. So it's all still completely interchangeable. Okay. Anything for Sag? Got anything else, please, for Sag? Okay. Right, stop talking, shut your mouth and listen. That's for whoever it is you're dealing with. You're giving too many fucks, give 0. Step away from the crazy making diet for a hot second. Kale and spirulina taste like ass. Eat some yummy shit, bacon, chocolate, beer, go get some. You've got a feeling that you just can't shake. That little voice inside of you, listen to that shit. Drop the fucking ego. Vulnerability's hot as fuck. You've not got an ego, they do. Get the fuck outside and move your ass. Your body's pissed at you, only if it's safe to do so. Take a fucking trip. Yeah, you know, that's really fucking bad advice. Go see some shit, go do new things and talk to people cooler than you. Yeah, again, only if it's safe to do so. They broke your heart. Fuck 'em, indeed. Yeah. Right, so that is what I have for you, Sagittarius. Please like, share or subscribe if that has resonated for you. And thank you so much to all of those who have already supported my channel. I absolutely appreciate every single one of you. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, then that information can be found in my descriptions box below. So thank you again, Sagittarius. Please do take care out there and we shall speak again soon. Bye.